back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get right into it.
Scholar travels to a historic site he'd been invited to, something he considers a great honor. His close friend accompanies him, wanting to document the special moment. When they arrive that afternoon, the prayer hall is nearly empty. The scholar moves to the center of the hall and kneels down alone. His friend pulls out his phone to record, capturing his friend in this meaningful moment, and something else. Caught on camera, but not seen by anyone at the time, a glowing figure sits just inches behind the scholar. When the friend watched the footage back, he was stunned. Whatever this is was invisible to everyone in that hall.
Let me stop it real quick. When Duke was describing, like, when he set up the scene, he said the man went into the, he didn't say mosque, but the man went into, he went to go pray, but didn't he say the man was by himself? But now the man is with other two gentlemen. I guess it was two cameras. I want to say it was somebody else in front of that gentleman that's sitting there right now, recording him too, or maybe on his phone or something. But that is weird, man. I have seen this would be considered, since it's a white like that, this would be considered like an apparition. But I never seen one that was that bright and had that much of a like human shape, because it looked like it's either like it got on the hood or like it has long hair. So yeah, but then you can see like the shoulders too. Yeah, so that's wild, man. I mean, if the camera really picked that up, that's amazing, man. But you know, man, you gonna see.
It perfectly. The footage spread quickly online, and viewers couldn't stop asking the same question: why did something appear specifically behind him? A man and his wife live in a house on the edge of a dense forest in America. They moved there 6 months ago, looking for peace and quiet away from the city, and for the first few weeks, everything was going pretty well. They enjoyed hearing the sounds of nature in the forest at night, but after some time, the couple began hearing something else, something that didn't sound like any animal they knew. The strange sounds started around midnight and always seemed to be coming from the exact same spot, the tree line behind their property. At first, they ignored it, telling each other it was just wildlife. And late one night, the noises became impossible to ignore. Tired of being disturbed by whatever it is, the man decides to go out and confront it. He grabs his flashlight and phone and goes to take a look.
I can't zoom in, babe. Look at that. Man, I lost it. There it is. You see that in the middle of the camera? What the is that? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
This is what he caught. As he scans the tree line outside his property with his flashlight, he notices something in the darkness.
I know it's only the second clip, but that was an interesting clip so far. It might be the best clip of the video. But with that being said, man, at first it looked like if somebody, kind of older, like kind of hunched over and just looking over at the man that's holding the camera up. But that's weird, because why'd you be in a pitch black looking at somebody else's house? I'm pretty sure there ain't no other houses that's close to dude that's in the woods, because you see he's surrounded by the woods. But that looked wild and weird. It didn't look like he started like standing up, I guess, or maybe straightening up his posture. And then after a minute, he's like, man, what is that? What's that? But then you can see it get like real tall. It like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that is. I said that probably more of an apparition than the first clip we just seen. You can't really tell what it is. You can't really tell what's going on, but you can tell that something is off. You can tell that that's not supposed to be there, and it's moving by itself. So it's like, man, who knows? But let's see what else that narrator got on.
Is moving before it suddenly rises up, and the man says,
"Oh, nah,"
and flees inside. But what is it? Now, in the original version, it's pretty hard to make out, but if we enhance it, we can definitely see that someone or something is there. But after this capture, apparently it was never seen again, and the uploader says they have no idea just who or what that thing was. But do you know what this is?
Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
A nurse named Sari works the night shift at a hospital in Indonesia. The hospital is old and understaffed, meaning she's often assigned to check the upper floors alone. At first, the night shifts weren't too bad, just quiet rounds through empty hallways. But over the past few months, something has changed. Staff members have reported seeing a woman in white appearing in the corner of their eye. But every time they turn to look, no one's ever there. One night, Sari is doing her rounds on the 3rd floor when the atmosphere suddenly shifts. The air feels heavy, like the temperature just dropped. She pulls out her phone and starts recording. This is what she captured. Something white can be seen, but when the camera pans back literally a second later, there's nothing there. Whoever or whatever it was disappeared completely. Now, if we look at the footage closely, there are no cuts, no edits, no transitions. Whatever it was simply disappeared the instant she looked away. Almost everyone in her work's WhatsApp group said that this is what they had been seeing in the corner of their eyes while working the night shifts. But no one knows who or what it is or what it wants. So the question remains, what did Sari capture on her night shift?
That's a good question, man. I asked that in one of these videos. You know, how do the spirits, ghosts, apparitions, cryptids, shadowy figures, like what makes they soul just stay in one spot? Maybe because of where they died at, and or how they died, and or the lack of religion that they chose not to. They didn't have a religion, and they didn't really believe in that. Or maybe it's a combination of these things, and or maybe it's let me see. I want to say I had some more stuff to say, but maybe they got like, I don't know. I really don't know like what makes. So maybe that's not even a you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's not even a human spirit. Maybe that could be a demon. Like we never know. We never know, man. Of course, like when people, it's to be believed. Like when people die, you become a demon or an angel, but some just roam around this planet, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's really no telling, man. It's no telling. Damn, time is a man-made thing, so ain't no telling how long that apparition been in that hospital, man. I guess you can go back to like when the hospital was built and stuff like that, but maybe that spirit was roaming around even before that. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? You just never know, man. But with that being said, that's just a good question. You gotta have so many questions, but just like, bro, you would never know, cause you know what I'm saying. You just will never know. It's like certain shit that you know. That's just for it, man. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get back into the video.
A woman and her family were house hunting in rural Pennsylvania. They'd been looking for a place for months, trying to find something affordable with enough space for everyone. The house in this clip has been on the market for over a year, which should have probably been a red flag, but the price was too good to pass up, so they scheduled a viewing. The realtor mentions the previous owners left pretty suddenly, but doesn't go into any details about why. During the tour, the woman decides to film a walkthrough on her phone.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm scared of them. That's why I walked with it.
Bubby, you stay with us.
I'm going down. Who's over this room? Okay, guys.
Ooh, it's purple.
You want this room, Sally?
It's Harry Potter themed.
Did you hear it? As she points the camera into the bathroom, a voice can be heard whispering the word Jadis. But at the time, nobody heard it. And here's where this gets a bit weird. The word Jadis is her niece's name. Her niece, who is right there when this whisper was heard. None of the family members said it or heard it, and nobody else was anywhere near them at the time this whisper was captured. After hearing this, the woman posted the video to TikTok, claiming that she believes she caught evidence of a ghost in the video. And of course, viewers had their say. Top comment by Javi Harrow points out that the whole house has a bad vibe. The next top comment by Maddie Arias mentions that this particular corner has very bad energy. So the question lingers, why was the whisper of this woman's niece's name, Jadis, heard in this video? And who or what said it? Could it be that something dark was lurking in that house and knew her niece's name? Let me know in the comments.
To answer this one, the easiest way to answer this one is, do they have any family members that have passed recently? Not even recently though. Do they have any family members that passed? Period. Especially because when they said Jadis sound like a woman that was saying it too though. So, if that's the case, then maybe it's one of them calling out to the little girl. Like I said, maybe it's a demon. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But with that being said, man, that clip is alright. Let's continue.
A TikTok user who collects vintage items regularly posts about his latest finds. He visits estate sales every weekend, looking for rare collectibles to resell online. It's become a profitable side hustle, and his followers love seeing what he digs up. Last month, he attended an estate sale at a house that was being cleared out after the owner passed away. The family wanted everything gone, pricing items dirt cheap just to empty the place. He loaded up on some interesting things, old frames, vintage decorations, things he knew he could flip back home. His family takes a few quick photos showing off what he bought. One of the photos was captured unexpectedly in the moment. Here's that photo. Looks pretty normal, right? Wrong. If we brighten the photo and zoom in just a bit, the face of someone or something can be seen between two of the man's items. A face that he does not recognize. And well, whatever it is, probably isn't friendly. I mean, just look at it. Look at it. What the f*** is it? A mother recently inherited her grandmother's house in California. Built in 1941, full of happy childhood memories, she moved her family in 6 months ago, excited for her daughters to grow up in the same home she did. Fast forward a few years to Christmas morning 2025. The mother is in a bedroom and the father is in the living room. And in that living room, they have a home security camera, and on that morning, it captures something which the family can't explain.
Was that you?
I may?
Huh?
No, that wasn't me.
You didn't say no way.
I heard go away. What the? Jaime, Amelia, where is she? Can you see her?
A voice from someone can be heard whispering.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
Both the parents hear it, but have no clue whose voice it was. The mother posts the video to the Our Paranormal Encounters subreddit to try and get some answers, and Redditors were divided. Some questioned the authenticity of the voice, with some saying it sounds exactly like the woman's voice, and others, well, they were more interested in the poll. So, at least one thing's for sure, this poll definitely stole the show on Reddit. But jokes aside, just what or who was behind that voice saying, "Go away"?
Go away.
Thanks so much.
Hey man, that was a good video, man. I mean, let's just recap real quick. Yeah, some pretty good stuff in here. You had the dude praying with the super bright apparition, which is, I never seen an apparition that bright. And then you had the, like I said, I called it out too, and I didn't know it was gonna be the best clip. But you had the clip with the like the figure, like the ghostly figure. You could say that's an apparition too, but in the woods too. And then it like kind of stood up, and you can see it getting larger. Bro, I don't know what that was, but that was good because you could, and it was a real. And then I forgot to mention too while I was reacting to the clip. You can see dude had a real reaction because as soon as you can see it getting taller and right, dude's like, oh, get up out of here. You know, he got right up out of there because, come on, man, ain't nothing human about that. I don't know what that was. Demon, spirit, apparition. Let's call it, keep on calling it apparition. Then you had the woman that's working in the hospital They end up seeing end up catching the lady that everybody say that they usually see out their peripheral vision. She ended up catching it on camera, which is a W. Then you had the house. People say it had bad energy and stuff like that. You can hear the lady say Jadis. And then you had the dude who was old man collecting stuff, and I don't know. I wonder how they find that. Cause dude, it seemed like he got like a lot of statues and or collectibles in there. So who idea was it to brighten that picture up and then just to look around the picture and then to find that? Cause he said he can't even recognize what that is. So that's something. It's something. And then you had the clip number 1. Because I was about to say the clip number 1 too. Let me just say this. I thought that sounded just like the lady voice too. And then she came out, she's like, I don't know who that was. You can see on her face. It looked like she was serious about she didn't know who that was. So, and then plus, sometimes when you hear voices, I think everybody has heard voices. Not like people like us, paranoid or whatever they call it. I don't think everybody suffers from that. But have you ever walked past like a cemetery and then sometimes you hear your name like every once in a while? It ain't like all the time, but you know what I'm saying. So maybe that was like a demon trying to play with the adults in the house by saying go away and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I'm just throwing out ideas. So with that being said, this is a good video, and then plus, man, just when in life in general, if it's for you, it's gonna be for you. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying. But we'll see. The last part probably didn't make no sense. But with that being said, I'm out. Peace.